Hello guys, Bud here with Dependable Lawn Care, and today we're going to be unboxing the AgriFab 48-inch toe plug aerator. This item sells on Amazon for $199.99. After tax and shipping, it cost me $2.15.31. We're going to unbox it and see what's inside. I'm hoping that it's built nice and sturdy the way they advertise that it is. So let's find out. Okay, so right on top looks to be one of the end brackets, and I'm not really sure what every part is, guys. We're just we're gonna open it up, kind of go through what's in here, and you're gonna see exactly what I'm seeing. So that's the first part. That looks to be one of the ends. It's probably the other end, I'd say. Just guessing. Okay, that looks like it's probably the handle. This is the type that has the wheels on it, so that when you're going across a driveway or cement or an area that you don't want to aerate, whatever that might be, you can pull the lever and drop the wheels down, and then the wheels run on the ground instead of the aerator plugs. So got a couple boxes here, so we'll see what's in those in a minute. Okay, there's part of your plug assembly. Looks like got one of those. There's another one. Okay, now, yeah, there we go. So we're going to move that piece out of the way. That's just packaging. Okay, now this was one of the reasons that I went with this particular one. It has the no flat, I believe these are 10-inch. Yeah, these are a 10-inch no flat tire or wheel. Obviously they're not pneumatic or anything. So that was one of the reasons that I went with this brand in particular, because it had what seemed like the nicest, sturdiest wheels and tires, and I'm really big on no flat. Anything that I can get a hold of that won't have to be aired up is great. So those are the tires. Show you that a little closer. I mean, they're nice quality. I mean, they're plastic, but they're heavy plastic, heavy rubber tire tread. They should last quite a while. So, let's see. This is the product registration. Okay. Then we have two more of these. Okay. Here is the tongue. Whew. Sorry about that. Nothing special there, just the tongue. So I guess we need to see, it's just more packaging. So I guess we need to see what is in the boxes here. I kind of expected this to have an axle that ran all the way through, but it doesn't look like it's doesn't look like it goes that way. So let's see, this one's tape. Okay, so another bag of hardware. Looks like spacers for the tines and some heavy bolts. There's a handle, or a rubber piece for the top of the handle, rather. There's some instructions in there, so we'll open that up in a minute. And we have these parts, which I'm going to guess are probably part of the system that lifts and drops the tires. So I'm actually going to put those back in there. And we'll go ahead and empty the rest of this out, so we still have more to get out. Okay, and then these, I believe, are the knives, or the plugs themselves. Okay, yeah, so these are the individual knives and the bolts and lock nuts that go on them, and these are really beefy. I like the way they're put together, and they're sharp. I mean, they've got a really razor sharp point on them, so definitely don't want to play around with those. Have to be careful assembling all of that. So those are the knives and the mounting hardware for those. Okay, and then the last thing I think in the box is the actual okay. So there's the top plate, or the top of the whole assembly. This would actually be the bottom, the underneath side, and then flip it around here. This would be the top side where you would set your weights. Another reason why I went with this one is that a lot of these pull behind aerators, they have a weight rating on how much weight you can put on top. This one, the weight rating on it was 175 pounds, if I remember right, and that was the heaviest one that I found that was a pull behind unit. Most of them were around 100 pounds, 120, you know, but this one, the AgriFab, advertised 175 pounds. So I like that about it. You know, I like that it's rated for a heavier weight. So let's go ahead and open that hardware package and give you a closer look at these. Now, that's the handle sleeve or cover that I was talking about. Then you have these various spacers. They're just a heavy pipe. And there's all the nuts and bolts and hardware, so I won't go through all that individually. Basically just want to show you what all is in here, guys. So, okay, thank you for your purchase. Alright, so here's our owner's manual. Let me come around here. I'll give you a better view of that. Okay, so owner's manual, and hopefully it gives us a parts list and instructions as well. Okay, and it does. I hate to say this, guys, but it's missing a part right off the bat. This axle right here, well, it's not called an axle, it's called a shaft. That's what it is the axle that runs from one end to the other. That is not in the package. That's really disappointing. It looks like everything else is in there. Everything else that's shown is in there. Here are the spacers, the pipe spacers. And then the assembly instructions. So it's not in the box. I know that for sure. So I'm gonna, well, it's just not here. I mean, I've already pulled all the parts out of the box, so it's just not here. So that's disappointing. I'll have to contact them here in a minute and find out if they can send me that part. So I'm gonna stop here and go ahead and do that and find out on that before I go any farther, because I want to be able to tell you guys, yes, they're gonna send me that part, or no, they're not. And it's really disappointing that it's not in there though. Okay guys, I went to their website, found their 800 number. It took me about 5 minutes. Well, the entire call took about 5 minutes, but I just gave them the model number and the date code, and they will be shipping the part out, and it should be to me within 3 to 4 business days. So it's disappointing that it's not in there. They apologized. They're going to talk to the people that were packaging that day to make sure that they're paying attention, and that's what the date code basically tells them, is who was packaging that day. So they're going to talk to them and make sure it doesn't happen again, but they're going to get me the part that I need, and no big deal. So there you go, guys. When I get that, I might do a video on the assembly of it. So whether I do or not, thanks for watching, and appreciate you guys checking out this video. Have a good day.